Hi everybody, Elle here. Today I have another episode of my decluttering series, and today I am tackling brown lipsticks or brown adjacent lipsticks. They're lipsticks that I categorize as somewhat darker nudes. They're the lip color I am really obsessed with right now, so just a fair warning before we get into this that I probably am not getting rid of too many of these in comparison to some of my other videos, just where I am really loving and actually using quite a few of these right now, and a lot of them are fairly new. I'm just hoping to get rid of some of the ones that I don't like as much and I'm not using. So to start, I have this one here, and this is one of my favorites. This is a fairly new to me lip product. This is from Tarte. It's the Tarteist lip paint, and mine is in the shade Choker. I know I've heard some different thoughts about the formula. Some people don't like it. I generally really like Tarte lip products. They have, this one is no exception. It has the lovely mint scent to it. It feels really comfortable on my lips. Now, it doesn't dry down like some of the other liquid lipsticks, but I don't really consider it to be in the same vein as like a Kat Von D or like the Anastasia liquid lipsticks. This is more kind of like the NYX soft matte lip creams in that it is a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't dry down. So I love this shade. I've been wearing it a lot. I'm a little obsessed with it, and I love the formula, so I'm definitely keeping that one. Now, I do have another Tarte lip paint. Like I said, I really do like the formula. This is in Grunge, so this one is just a little bit darker than Choker. So that's what that one looks like. Underneath Choker, you can see that it's darker, and where I love this one, I'm keeping this one as well. Now, a few more products that are new to me. I did get some of the Lime Crime Velvetines recently. This one is Buffy. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to experiment and play around with the Velvetines, but these are a really liquidy liquid lipstick. The smell is amazing. Like, it sort of smells like cake batter. So that is Buffy. There, it's the third one on the bottom. And this one, it dries down really quickly. That's sort of a pro and a con of the Velvetines formula. It's that they do dry down really fast. So with some of the darker colors, it can be a little trickier. But I'm keeping this one. Like I said, it's new. I'm just kind of trying to get these ones out of the way. I also have Salem. So, and I'm also not here to talk about like a brand's ethics or anything. I'm talking about the products that I like. I've had Salem on my wish list for like forever, and I finally was like, I'm buying it. Don't care. So I know it's a little messy swatch there. I got a little carried away. Salem is really brown. It is a really true brown shade, and I absolutely can't get enough of it. It's everything I want out of a brown lipstick. It really is. And then one more Velvetine here. This is a newer one from Lime Crime, and this is a Saddle. So this is from their Living on a Prairie collection. They have like a whole grunge vibe going on. Like, that's why I was so into it, because it really fits my aesthetic right now. So Saddle has a little bit more red to it, and it definitely pulls a little bit more red on me than I would have really preferred. But you know, I really think I'm going to wear this in the fall time because it's that beautiful sort of rusty shade that works really well in the autumn time, and it kind of matches the shirt I'm wearing right now, not gonna lie. I'm wearing this sort of like rusty shirt, and it's kind of matching it, and I'm kind of loving it. So again, these are new products to me, which is why I am keeping them. I know you guys are going to get super bored of this because I'm keeping probably a lot of stuff now that I'm looking at it. But anyway, I do have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in London. I swatched it on the top actually, so it's up here. And a lot of my lip creams are starting to go bad. Some of the other ones I've decluttered. I noticed like a weird smell about it. I think that liquid lipsticks, and especially ones like this, will go bad a lot faster than other ones, but this one doesn't have that weird smell, so I am going to keep it and put it in the to be used soon category. Am I getting rid of anything here? There are two deluxe size Kat Von D products here. I have the deluxe size of Lolita and the deluxe size of Lolita in the Studded Kiss format. So we'll talk about the liquid lipstick first. So if you've watched any of my other decluttering videos, you will know that I really like the Kat Von D liquid lipstick formula. I really can't say enough good things about it. I love the formula so much. However, I really strongly dislike this shade. It does not flatter me at all. And so I'm gonna get rid of this one. I know it's surprising because I absolutely love and adore the formula, but it's the color that does not work for me. And I know this might not necessarily be like brown, like swatching it next to the true browns, it's like, wow, that is kind of purple. So that's the Studded Kiss version of Lolita on the bottom there, and it does not work for me either. They just look terrible. Absolutely terrible. So this is an older one I have. This is a Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the shade Bean There. So that is Bean There swatched there. Haha. It's pretty, but it's old, so that I'm gonna get rid of that one. Alright, I'm just gonna get these ones out of the way, because I think we all know that I'm keeping these, the NYX Lip Lingerie. So they're not all like browns. I know that maybe I should have put them in my nude box, but I have a ton of nude lipsticks, so maybe that's why I decided to put them in here. But I find like they're kind of in the nude brown family. Like I definitely find them to be darker than some of the nudes, the lighter nudes that I have, which you will see at some point. I have to declutter those, so I can really see when I'm swatching them that I'm like, those are not browns, but it's a darker nude for me than the other ones. I know I just said that, but I just said it again. So this is Push Up, that one there. And I absolutely love this formula. They really do dry down. Now, the staying power isn't as great as some of the other liquid lipsticks, but I do find that it can last a while, like as long as you're not eating or drinking. If you're eating or drinking, forget about it, it's going to come off. But they're really, really easy to reapply. Like the applicator is fantastically shaped. I've had zero issues with using them. So I'm really into this sort of color family right now, these sort of darker nudes. This one is Corset, so that's Corset underneath there. Corset. I also have Lace Detail. I would honestly have all of these if it wasn't insane, because I love liquid lipsticks, and this is the best drugstore lipstick product I have used in I don't know how long. So that is Lace Detail there. You can see Lace Detail is a little bit pink as well. Like really Corset has brown, but see, if you see the difference between Lace Detail and Push Up, like you can see the brown that's in Push Up. And then the last one I have here is Embellishment, which is definitely a little bit more purple, a little bit more mauve-y, but this one is beautiful as well. Like, I do find like they do have a little bit of brown in them, so I don't feel totally unjustified putting them in here. Next, I have one from ColourPop. So I did place a really small ColourPop order a while ago, and I got a few things, including a couple of the Lippie sticks. So I got the shade Grunge. No surprise there. So I really like these so much. They are super affordable if you are American, and that is basically it, because the cost of shipping and everything else is ridiculous. So that is Grunge there, and I love it. I mean, this is a little bit stiffer of a formula, I will say that, just a heads up. But I mean, they're like $5 US, so you're getting more than what you're paying for, but you're also getting what you pay for. But I do find that they're really easy to work with, and they do have really good staying power, so there's that. I have a few MAC lipsticks, and you better believe I ain't getting rid of these. I know I'm like not even swatching them and still saying that. So I have MAC's Twig, which I think like everybody has. Twig is one of those things that I think I first saw Twig appear on Pinterest. So that is Twig on the bottom there. It's funny because it actually looks kind of similar to Lolita, but Twig is beautiful and pulls more brown on me than Lolita, which pulls a little bit more like a weird cool purple. It's weird because I know I'm cool toned, so I thought the cool tone lipsticks would be more flattering, and they are not. So the next MAC lipstick I have here is a cream sheen. This is limited edition. It's called Among the Fireflies. So they had a fairy collection that was out, oh geez, a year and a half ago maybe? So that's Amongst the Fireflies swatched there, and I actually wore this just a couple of days ago. So definitely keeping that one. And then the last one I have is Viva Glam II, which I 100% bought because it was used on Gilmore Girls. If you guys watch any of the earlier episodes of Gilmore Girls, there's an episode where Lorelai is helping Suki get ready for her like first date with Jackson, and she yells to Rory, "Get the Viva Glam!" And it was ID'd as Viva Glam 2, and that's totally why I bought it. And then I ended up falling madly, like head over heels in love with it. This is like a really good go-to darker nude for me. If I want a dark nude that's not a super dramatic, like in-your-face dark nude, this is the one that I reach for. I have another ColourPop. I would have mentioned this with the Lippie sticks, but I didn't see it there. It's the Ultra Matte Lip, and this is in the shade or color Chi. So I really wanted to try this formula as well. I do find the packaging to be like identical to the Anastasia packaging. So the formula is pretty good. Like it does dry down pretty well. I don't find that it's as good as some of the other ones. Like there's definitely transferring going on there. This color on its own, it does not work for me, to be completely honest. When I just wear this, it does not suit me, but this is a really good color to mix. And, you know, if something's good for layering and I have other purposes for it, I'm gonna keep it. I have this mini from Forever 21. I've had a few of these I've talked about. This one is in Oatmeal. So that is Oatmeal there on the bottom. I had really thought this was more orange, and it's not coming off as very orange. I'm gonna have to put this in the maybes though. I have this one from NYX. This is Lip Smacking Fun Colors. It's an extra creamy lipstick, and I'm not sure of the name. It just says $5.29 on the bottom. That's what that one looks like. It doesn't look like I might have used this once. 'Cause that's what I do. It's how I roll. Oh, this is coming back to me now. Yes, so that is it swatched right there. And that is going because it looks terrible on me. The formula is not so bad. It's not great, to be completely honest. Like, I find it almost a little bit too slippery. It's a little bit too creamy, but not creamy in a good way. It's creamy in that it will slide off your lips kind of a way. I have this one from Revlon, and this is in Rose Velvet. What that looks like. So that is Rose Velvet swatched there on the bottom. It looks a little similar to MAC's Twig. So I'm just going to swatch it near MAC's Twig. So it's side by side with MAC's Twig. Like, I can definitely see the similarities in it. Yeah, I think that's close enough that I'm going to get rid of this one. I have two of the old Urban Decay lipsticks. I have 1993 and I have Stark Naked, and these are both matte lipsticks. So that's 1993 and that's it. That's all that's left of it. And 1993 is so good, so good. That's 1993. So I'm definitely going to keep this and finish this up, and then I will definitely be repurchasing 1993 because it's such a good brown shade. And then Stark Naked is a lighter brown. I've worn this before in videos, and I've had people complimenting on the lip color. So that's what that one is. It's definitely a lot lighter, but it's still got like that hint of brown in it, which I love. I have this Rimmel lipstick. This is in the shade 14. This one I remember using last year in my 30-day lipstick challenge, and this one was like a real like learning experience for me. So that is it swatched right there. I feel like it's similar, but I'm gonna put this in the maybe. So I have this Stale Day liquid lipstick, little deluxe size. This is in Dolce. This was in a previous project pan and I didn't get very far with it. Panning liquid lipsticks is challenging, so I do like the Stale Day liquid lipstick formula. I want to get more of them because I like the formula, but also I'm trying not to be like insane and have too many liquid lipsticks because I don't want them to expire and then it would just be terrible. So I'm gonna keep this one too with the intention of trying to finish it soon. The Sonia Kashuk pinky beige lipstick was in a previous project pan, and I know why I've been hesitant to swatch it. It's because like I feel like I'm gonna want to get rid of it, and I feel like some people might not like that I'm getting rid of it, but it's too glossy for me. Like, I know I should keep some lipsticks that aren't matte because I'm not gonna want to wear matte lipsticks for the rest of my life, probably, but I mean, how good are these going to stay? So I'm gonna get rid of the Sonia Kashuk one because I don't want to look at it anymore. I have this one from Model Co, and this is in Dusk Till Dawn. It's a party proof matte lipstick. So when you look at the bottom here, like, it looks like it would be really pink, and then you look at it in the tube and it's like, no. Some of these I did make snap judgments on when I was sorting, and I sort of just looked at it quickly and was like, eh, that looks sort of brown. And some of them, when I swatched it, I'm like, nope, not brown. But that's the Model Co lipstick there. And I remember being when I use this thinking it was matte, it's not matte, it's demi-matte, and it really leans more, like, up very far away from some of the mattes. Like, look at some of the mattes that I've swatched, and look at that one. I'm going to declutter that one as well. I have a little mini from Tarte. This is their Drench Lip Splash lipstick in Beach Bum. So that's what this guy looks like, and I will say I remember being pleasantly surprised when I used this lipstick. So that's it swatched right there. It's such an opaque, creamy formula that settles really nicely, and it doesn't move around like other lipsticks do. Like, it's definitely a moisturizing lipstick, but it doesn't look as sort of glossy as the other ones do. It just feels really hydrating on the lips. So I'm keeping that one. I told you guys that I was going to be keeping a lot of these. So next I have this Makeup Forever mini. This is in N9. So that's what that looks like. The Makeup Forever formula is sort of hit and miss for me. So that's it swatched right there, but I'm not crazy about this formula. I gotta remember that I don't really like the Makeup Forever lipstick formula. I do find that it gets kind of patchy, and it's a real pain to try and maintain because I find that it wears weirdly. For me, it will get patchy and fade awkwardly, like with little bits on like the corner of my lip or like the middle of my lip. I just do not like the formula of these particular lipsticks, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I have from Laura Mercier. This is a lipstick in Milky Way, and that's what that looks like. And it's very sort of grayish. And this is another lipstick that when I try and wear this on my own, it is not good. I just look like I'm a corpse. Like, it makes me look really dead. But because of the formula, it does make for really good mixing. So I can mix this with some of the other lip products I have to just alter it slightly, and that's why I'm keeping that one. So I also have two Wet n Wild lipsticks here. Wet n Wild. These are fairly new to me. I got them because they were super cheap. So I have one in the color Java, and like, I will try anything at least once, and the Wet n Wild lipstick formula really surprised me. So I got Java, I swatched Java, and then I had to put Java on my face because look at it. Just look at it. And this lipstick was like $2. Yeah. I'm keeping this one. Again, the formula is great. It's really easy to wear. The lasting time is not super, but I mean, hey, it's a $2 lipstick. I will reapply this thing. So this is also Wet n Wild, and this is in Cashmere. So this one is darker, and they have kind of a weird smell, which is like the downside of it, but the formula is great. Like, honestly, if these were put in different casings, I wouldn't be able to tell these apart from higher end lipsticks. So that is, what did I say this one was? Cashmere. That's Cashmere right there. Isn't that so uniquely beautiful? It has like a little bit of a shimmer in it, and I don't have anything like that. It's beautiful. Keeping it. I have two deluxe size lip products from Bite, which I love the Bite brand. So I have, these are, what are these? Matte cream lip crayons. So this is in Cognac. That's what that looks like. These little crayon things are just incredible. So that's Cognac there, and I love it. It does look kind of, what are these? No, not the same. I was gonna say it looks sort of similar-ish to, I don't even know if those were the Tarte. It looks sort of similar-ish to the Tarte, but no, these are completely different formulas, so I'm keeping that one. And then I also have Glacé, which is a lighter. This is, again, is like, it's more of a mauve-y shade, but I put it in with the browns because it kind of looked brown. I know I'm like half blind, but so that's Glacé swatched there. And again, this one, it's not like the most flattering, but I did use it a lot for mixing and it worked that way. And so then the last one I have here is this Jelly Lip Pen from Dior, and that's what that looks like. And I am not even sure if I've worn this, to be completely honest. It's very glossy, so I swatched it. I know it's, look at all these swatches. So it's swatched up here on the top because I was running out of space. So that's it there. I'm going to put this in the maybes as well to try. So this is like, you could almost call this unsuccessful, but even just getting rid of a few things I think is quite helpful. So I am decluttering 8 lipsticks. I have 3 to try again. I have 24 that I am keeping. So I know that that sounds like a lot, because it is a lot. But these are also the lipsticks that I'm most into right now, and a lot of the ones that I'm keeping are new. So if we took away the older lipsticks, the ones that, you know, aren't as new, I'm interested to see just how many I'd have if it wasn't for me buying these like recently. So if it wasn't for the newer ones that I have, I would have only 10. So that's 14 brown lipsticks I've bought in probably like the last 4 months or so. I know it's a lot, but this is just, these are my jam right now. This is what I'm into. So that's why I'm keeping them, because they're new and they are being used. So that is everything for my declutter. Hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful learning a little bit more about these products and some of the ones that I love. If you have any questions, let me know. I still have my lighter nudes, my vampy colors, and my unique weird shades to go through, so those will be coming up before I go into other categories. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye!